What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, what's good? Happy Thursday to you. What's up, Nap Queen? You were the first in the room. What's up, Boo? Hey, Nico Rich. What's up, Xavier? Hey, Peace Love. How are you, dog? Hey, Below. What's up, Tracy? Hey, Abs. You in the car listening? You've been doing a lot of driving lately, Abs. I need to call you and see what's going on. You've been getting, girl, I'm proud of you, girl. You've been out and about and getting out the house and stuff. What's up, Jonathan? Hey, Below, you still on the clock between the bushes? I know that's right. Listen, I know I'm here early, but here's the deal. I was going to put a message on my community wall today to let you guys know where I've been because I have not been live all week long. I did Monday night. I did TSF Entertainment. Tuesday night. We talked about, I was over there live and we talked about Bel Air. Monday night, TSF had a conversation about Will Smith and that whole situation, and they had it went in other directions. You know how you get a group of people talking, and it kind of went in other directions. So y'all go check that out. That was a really good discussion. You going on the girl? No, it is not that exciting. Yeah, I'm going on a date with a 4-year-old. Yeah, that's exactly where I am. But I didn't think I was going to be able to go live. And I was like, and I'm going out of town this weekend, so I'm not going to be here this weekend. So y'all won't see me this weekend. Maybe I'll do some candid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like lives where I am going and where I'm going to be hanging out. Let me apologize ahead of time. I'll go ahead and tell you guys I'm going to be in New York this weekend. Let me go ahead and apologize ahead of time. I did not reach out to any of my New York people. I didn't do a whole lot because it's going to be a quick turnaround. I'm flying up tomorrow night. I kind of have a full day Saturday. I'm flying out Sunday. So I didn't want to call a bunch of people and not be able to hook up with you guys. I'm going to have to plan a trip where I don't have anything on the agenda. But it was sort of came together last minute. There's a thunderstorm warning here too. It sort of came together last minute. One of a good friend of mine who I went to college with, her daughter is a performer. She's been on Broadway. She's done traveling shows. She's done cruise shows. And she's on Broadway. And the show that she's in opens up this weekend. And it was like a last minute, oh, I want to go. And we bought the tickets and we got the plane. It was a last minute. Like we literally just did this last week. Maybe the week before last. But it was real last minute. So that's why. So I know, Auntie Natalia, it's me, D, giving you the real tea. And I think it's some other New York folk that are, so I don't want y'all to think, yeah. So, Ebby, you in VA? I didn't know you, girl, we ain't talked. Oh, I need to, child, me and Ebby need to talk, honey. I ain't know she was up this way. Anyway, so, Didi's daughter. So, I got to call you too, Danny, because, I got to let you know who else is going to be there. But you should be able to read between the lines and know who else is coming. But anyway, so I'll give you a call later on. So anyway, you guys, but what I realized is, so tonight I'm taking, I'm sorry, Ebby. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. So tonight I'm taking my nephew. I have bought him tickets for Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is live in the area. It's about an hour from where I live, where the show is going to be. It's about an hour from where I live. And I bought the tickets before I knew about the New York trip. So this week has just been crazy. I had some other stuff I had to do this week. And then I had, like I said, then I'm packing and just all kinds of stuff. So it's been a tight week, and that's why y'all have not seen me. But I said, you know what? I'm going to slide in and give y'all a good hour. So that's why I didn't even play the whole intro song. I'm going to give y'all a good hour because I can't be, I got to be walking out the door. Because where I'm going is about an hour from where I stay. And I'm not sure about traffic, and it's supposed to be thunderstorming and stuff like that. So, but if I didn't come today, I wasn't going to be able to come live until either like Sunday night or Monday. So I hadn't been here all week, and I was like, hey, y'all, let's talk about some stuff. So let's run through some things, okay? Now, beware the vendors. That's how they get you. The vendors where? In New York? Girl, I don't play with them people up in New York. I don't play with the people of New York. Sneak dollar store candy in your purse. It's been a long time since I've been to a Broadway show. I'm really excited about going. I haven't, and I actually, it's funny because I actually was thinking about going to New York and going to a Broadway show during my spring break because I wanted to do something for spring break, but nothing elaborate, nothing ridiculous, but I wanted to do something for spring break. So I'm actually excited. Yeah, T Lounge, yeah, but it's gonna be quick. But listen, if I see a window, I'll give you a call, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a real tight turnaround. So I'll let you know though. Like Friday night, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, like as far as linking up for dinner or anything like that. Saturday during the day, not really sure what the plan is, but the show is Saturday night. So yeah. Can one of my mods, if you guys can y'all drop the membership link if anybody's interested in becoming a member? Yeah, I will. I definitely will. And I reached I'm going to reach out to at least one other person. But again, I hate coming in town and letting people know you're going to be there and then you don't have time to try to catch up with them. But then I don't want people to think, oh, you was here, you didn't hook, you didn't reach out to me. So it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22. Oh, the vendors at the Paw Patrol, you have no control when it comes to Trey. Listen, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. That little boy got me wrapped right here, right around my pinky, right around. Oh, Abby, you gonna do a live about the funeral like I had to do the live about my funeral, about my cousin's funeral a couple of years ago, girl? Cause woo. Now I got another funeral next week. Some of y'all may or may not have known. My cousin was murdered about 2 weeks ago. Child, the coroner is still behind from the last couple of years, and so they just released the body earlier this week. So the funeral is next week, and that's been a whole situation. Listen, I'm gonna do a members only live about that one because I don't want to talk too bad about my family publicly, but privately, I'm gonna let y'all have it, okay? Woo! I'm gonna give y'all the whole story. Woo! It's been a whole situation. Puppies with jobs, those puppies got 401ks. Yes, okay. And Paw Patrol is probably gonna get some of my money tonight. They already got my money for these tickets, okay? And I'm pretty certain that my baby is gonna walk out of there with some Paw Patrol swag, okay? He's gonna walk out with some Paw Patrol swag. I'm just curious to see whether he's gonna be happy or if he's gonna get scared. You know how kids, they like stuff until it's like the life-size version in front of them, and then it's like, ah! Yeah, I'm here early, Miss Bay Thing. I'm sorry. Oh, did I share it? Hold on, let me share it on my wall. And then we're gonna get into these topics because y'all know I could do this all day because I gotta catch up with my people. But I want to get to these topics. Let me share this out and then we're gonna make it do what it do. We are live. Okay. Yeah, well, thank you, Xavier. Thank you. So I have a real quick, I got a real quick, shit we didn't ask for. When I see these things, I just take the picture until I can go live. So here is the shit we didn't ask for. Now, remember, for those that are new here, this is how we vote. It's been an eye-opening 24 hours. Oh, I'm gonna have to call you Abby, girl. For those who are new here, we have our category here. We have our own little segment here called Shit We Did Not Ask For. What's up, Paul? What pulls my teeth? Hey, boo. Put a 1 in the chat if you down with it, you cool with it, you think this is something you might want, and put a 2 in the chat if it's just something you didn't ask for. So here it is. Y'all know the little ices that the little slushies, the little ice slushies. They're like Slurpees, but they're like the I used to think they were like the bootleg Slurpees, but other people, depending on what part of the country you grew up in, y'all know the little ices. They have raspberry and they have cherry, right? Baby, they done made a cookie. You got the icy cookies. You got blue raspberry and you have cherry, okay? So it's like, it's basically like the vanilla sandwich cookie, but the filling is going to be, oh Lord, this is my sister. Hold on. Hello? No, you know what? It didn't. But let me double check. Look, bring it anyway. Bring what y'all have anyway, and I'll double check. But you know what? I meant to check that. I didn't see anything. But you know, down there in Virginia, they don't even have. I'm about to say they're not even wearing masks down there. But bring it anyway, because I actually meant to check. I meant to check. All right. Okay. I hear my baby. He need to take a nap. He did. He took one today. Well, good for him. He probably gonna fall asleep in the car anyway. Oh, good. He probably gonna fall asleep in the car on the way anyway. All right, I'm about to leave out of here in a little bit. I gotta go because I'm doing my YouTube real quick. All right, bye. Yeah, that was my sister asking me, do I think they need to show proof of vaccination? And I meant to check the tickets, but child, they ain't wearing no mask down in Virginia because the show is in Virginia. Child, they ain't wearing no mask down in Virginia. Anyway, so okay, I see threes because remember, for the people who weren't here, we have a new category which is three, which is hell no. Okay, one is yes, two is no, and three is hell no. Okay, all right. $150 at a minimum. $150 what at a minimum? Hold on. Nap Queen, you wearing a mask, but in parts of Virginia, shoot, parts of Maryland, you don't have to wear a mask. But I have my vaccination. Oh, you know what? No, oh yes, I do. I have a picture of it. I have a picture of my vaccination card. And my booster card. I just keep it on my phone. I have a picture of it on my phone. The actual paper one is in my luggage because the theater in New York, I have to have proof of vaccination. So I put it in my luggage so I wouldn't forget it. I didn't want to take no chances. So but I have it on my phone. That should be good enough. But I will double check the ticket before I walk out the door. All right. So that's that. Now listen, before I open up this next topic, I'm not debating it. Okay, me and Abby, we was in the group chat the other day, and I'm not debating Will Smith, Chris Rock. I'm not debating it. And I said I wasn't gonna talk about it no more, but y'all won't stop. When I say y'all, I mean the people won't stop talking about it. Okay. I think I'm gonna take some video, y'all, and put it on my members only of because I'm gonna be with my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew. Although if you look on my Instagram, you see my nephew all over my damn Instagram. But I think if I take some videos from tonight, I'll put it under members only. So this is what I'm gonna say. So at first we had heard that they didn't ask Will Smith to leave after the incident happened because they wanted him to be able to stay there. So they talked about it, they debated it, they contemplated it, but they wanted him to be able to stay at least for his category. Then last night, the Academy was like, nah, we asked him to leave, but he refused. We asked him to leave, but we refused. Then today, some other people close to the situation, now these could be people speaking on behalf of Will Smith, these could be, we don't know, okay, we don't know, said he was not asked to leave. As a matter of fact, Will Packer, who shouts out to Will Packer because unfortunately, because of this incident, I think what he did has been overshadowed. I think he produced a great show, even though I didn't watch it, but I hear it was a really good show. And I'm here for the black man doing some great things. What's up, Geechee girl? So from the other report, it says that Will Packer talked to Will Smith specifically and said, we don't want you to leave. Now, we do know that the Academy said that they have launched a formal investigation, that they have a disciplinary board where this will be discussed at their April the 18th, I believe it was, meeting. Will Smith can submit a written explanation or declaration or whatever. He can submit a written one to the committee, and they will take that into consideration while they decide what they're going to do, and the consequences could be anywhere from suspension to expulsion from the Academy. So for people who want to know, what does that mean? What that means is that he will no longer be eligible to win any type of Academy Awards. He will no longer be eligible to reap any benefits that being a member of the Academy affords you. He will never be able to sit on the board. For example, Whoopi Goldberg is a voter. Any once you win an Academy Award, you are now a part of the voting body. So when award season comes around, Whoopi Goldberg, y'all know I got to use Whoopi as my example. Whoopi Goldberg gets all of the movies that are being considered. She gets to watch all of the movies, and then she votes in the different categories. So if he were to get expelled, it would affect all of those things, especially since now he has actually won an Academy Award. In the long term, it's a big deal. A suspension is just that, it'll be temporary, a year, 2 years, 6 months, whatever. If they were to suspend him, I'm sure they would suspend him for at least a full award season. Because other than that, why would it affect him if he still would be eligible next year? It wouldn't affect anything. So I'm sure it'll be like a whole award season. So, dear Academy, I'm sorry to inform you, but Will Smith was Will Smith before the Academy Awards. What do you mean by that, Get Your Girl, when you say Will Smith was Will Smith before the Academy Awards? So, I'm not here to debate whether I think he was right or wrong, child. I'm not. Because one, I don't have time, and two, I'm exhausted with the conversation. Everybody feels the way they feel, and it is what it is. It's like, there's never going to be a meeting of the mind because people see it from their perspective. So there you go. But I am going to say this though. I feel like the Academy's lying to try to save face. I feel like the Academy did not ask Will Smith to leave because here's the reality of the situation. He already solidified his mark in Hollywood. Oh yeah. I mean, him being expelled from the Academy at this point really wouldn't do anything. It wouldn't change anything. It wouldn't mean anything. It wouldn't matter. Like honestly, it really wouldn't. It really wouldn't. So, that's what you meant. Yeah, it wouldn't. It's not going to change shit. Will Smith is in a position, and here's the reality of the situation. People are like, oh well, will it affect him getting jobs in Hollywood? No. You know why it won't affect him getting jobs in Hollywood? Because Will Smith owns his own production company. Will Smith creates his own opportunities. King Richard went through his production company. He found the script. His company created the script. His company produced. They found producers, backers, and they produced the movie. This is his project. It doesn't affect anything because Will Smith is not in a position where he's waiting for somebody to call him for a job. He is creating the jobs. So no, it doesn't affect shit. As far as money is concerned, Will Smith is fine. And there are a lot of people that are still gonna fuck with him. So it's not like it's not affecting anything. It's not changing anything, chat. We got 60,000 videos of Will and Jada, and none of them include security or production or anything coming from him trying to get him to leave. Right. Yeah. I don't believe it. I don't believe that happened. I absolutely don't believe that happened. I think they're trying to save face. Because at the end of the day, I know that Will Smith is a bad mother, shut your mouth. But if you wanted him to leave, he would have left. Security would have escorted him out. That's just it. What are you gonna do? Sit in the seat, refuse to leave? What you gonna do? They were already on commercial break. So they could have just held up the commercial break while security got his ass out of there. If they really wanted him to leave, he'd have been gone. And if not, we would have heard about that Sunday night. We would have heard that security is at Will Smith's seat and he's refusing to get up. Like it would have been a whole thing. No, y'all didn't do it. And now that the backlash is happening, now all of a sudden y'all got something to say. Today, Whoopi said they already know there will be consequences and won't talk about it. She said he is keeping his Oscar, but she wouldn't say more. Yeah, I didn't think they would take the Oscar. John Wayne attacked a Native American woman at the Oscars in the 70s. Was he expelled? Okay, so hey Jay Thomas, how you doing, baby? So the answer is no, he wasn't. The answer is no. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, Will and Chris will both be fine, but there's some other false reports out. Will Smith and Chris Rock have not spoken, so people out there like Diddy talking about they spoke and everything is cool. That's a lie. They have not spoken. They have not cleared anything up. Yeah, exactly, Abby. They've not taken anybody else's Oscar. Okay. So listen, let's not take this to the extreme. So no, they're not going to take his Oscar. I never thought that they were going to take his Oscar. I never thought that was going to happen. And whatever consequences, like I said, who cares? Like, Chris Rock was not a host. He was supposed to present. Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm not debating it. I'm not going to debate it. No, Lady T, that's not. And like I said, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because we'll be here all day. But John Wayne tried to attack someone, and he was held up by security. But I'm not going to get into the minutia of it. Oh, he got on his Paw Patrol shirt. My sister just sent me pictures. He got on his Paw Patrol shirt. What's up, Philly John? What's up, my girl? What's up? What's up? It's the fake outrage for me. Did the Academy or the Oscars take anything away from Weinstein? Child? Right, because I'm just trying to figure out why Diddy was even at the Oscars. Why you there, bro? I mean, did he do anything that he's supposed to be? Child. TMZ already said the Academy lied. Yeah, I figured they lied. Like, I didn't, when I saw the report, I didn't believe it. I mean, I did a quick drop on it last night. Yeah, I'm not debating it. Like, people feel how, like I said, people feel how they feel. I'm not debating it. He wasn't at the Oscars. He was at the, well, no, that's no. You're right. But I still don't understand why he was there. Why you have a, because he had an Oscars there. He had an Oscars party. It's all the people claiming trauma from the slap. So anyway, so that's just the update. I'm not getting into all these people talking about their trauma. Listen, everybody got trauma. Everybody got their trauma, child. Everybody got their trauma. Okay, that's it. Diddy does act, but what I'm saying is Diddy wasn't in anything this year. Diddy wasn't presenting. He wasn't. So that is my only thing, and that doesn't mean you can't go to the Oscars. I was just saying why you there. That's me. I'm just asking. This will just open the eyes of the Black celebrities who think they are in good with the white community. Do one thing they don't like, and you'll be. Now that's true. That's true. That is true. Because Will Smith was the golden boy. Well, he still is the golden boy, but you see all these people got something to say. And I'm gonna say this and then we're moving on to the next topic because I don't have a whole lot more time. But Jim Carrey, shut the fuck up. Child, this video probably gonna get monetized because I've been cussing. Alec Baldwin, I know you better shut the fuck up. Okay. Like all y'all talking about how horrible it was and it was this and it was that. Shut up. Just shut up. Diddy was there with his daughter. I watched the show. So Diddy was there. So yeah. And again, I'm not saying he can't go. Diddy's an Oscar winner. Diddy won an Oscar? For what? If Diddy won an Oscar, then I'm gonna shut up and I take it all back. But I didn't know Diddy won an Oscar. I knew that he was nominated, but I didn't know he won. Diddy name never comes up when we start talking about Black people who won Oscars. I have never heard his name. That doesn't mean that is not true. I just didn't know. Y'all, you're learning me some things. No, I didn't say that to debate. I was just my personal stance to say, oh no, I get it. I understand. Listen, y'all know y'all can say what y'all want to say in the chat. I'm just saying I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring what you say. I'm just not engaging. But Raisin in the Sun, that would have been an Emmy. Because that wasn't a major motion picture. That when they did the remake of Raisin in the Sun, that was on ABC. So he might have won an Emmy, but I didn't know he won an Oscar. Lord, the way they came for Zoe, I said, damn. For a documentary, okay, I have to look it up. I'll Google it, or somebody can Google it. He wanted to show off his Boosie fade, child. Diddy was never. Yeah, I I knew for Monsters Ball, he got a lot of critical acclaim for Monsters Ball, but he was only in Monsters Ball for like 5 minutes. So, Abby, don't rush me. Don't rush me. I do things. You don't be rushing me. It's all watching the descendants of colonizers having issues with violence. Child. So no, we haven't talked about Traci yet. We're gonna do her last. Let me get into this Black. Yeah, Zoe should have said it. Yeah, well, I mean, she got an opinion. Not the dresses were nice, but we ain't talk about them for a reason, child. Yes, he was. I want to. Well, somebody Google it. Y'all know I don't want to listen. If Diddy won an Oscar, y'all let me know Diddy won an Oscar. I'm sorry. Just Google it. Somebody Google it for me, please. He hasn't won an Oscar. He was nominated for an Emmy. Yeah, I thought so. Hey, Starbell, what's up, boo? So, okay. Blac Chyna. Now, listen. Well, hey, Casmine, how you doing, boo? Yeah, I'm a little early today. I'm glad you can make it. So, listen. Shout out to the 100 people in the chat. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and y'all go ahead and hit the like button while y'all here. Appreciate y'all. So, let me say this, y'all. Blac Chyna made a statement onto her Instagram or her Twitter or one of them people saying, for a producer of a documentary, okay, he has not won an Oscar. Okay, so maybe he was nominated. All right. Google said he has not. Okay, thank y'all. Hey, Renee, I'm glad you're here. All right, so Blac Chyna has said, down to whatever social media place she put it, she had to turn in 3 of her cars because she's not getting child support. First of all, at a time when the average American is struggling to keep gas in the tank of the one car that they do have, you talking about how you had to turn in 3 of your cars, which is giving the impression that you have more than 3, right? Don't nobody have no sympathy for you, ma'am. And then for you to try to say it's because you're not getting your child support from either one of your baby daddies, that's a problem. But so let's be clear, I wouldn't have had no sympathy for her off of that statement alone, because one, the fact that you can afford 4 cars or could have afforded 4 cars, that already is not making me have any sympathy for you. Okay, I already not having no sympathy for you. That's number 1. Number 2, both your baby daddies stepped into your comments and let it be known why you're not getting no child support. So Tiger says, excuse me. I pay $40,000 a year for my child's school and insurance, and I have my child Monday through Friday. So actually, I think he said he got his child Monday through Saturday, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say Monday through Friday. So why would you get child support? Rob Kardashian steps in to the chat and says, well, I'm paying $37,000 a year for, he said, plus I pay all medical and I pay for all extracurricular activities. And I have my child Monday through Saturday. So why would I pay child support? So then Tiger comes back underneath and said, wait a minute, bro, how you paying $3,000 less than me? We need to talk. So on top of the fact that you sound stupid, Blac Chyna, for complaining when you literally only have your 2 children together 1 day out of the week, okay? Sunday is the only day that you got both your children in the house with you. You are complaining about child support. Now, let's be clear. I'm not going to shame her for not having full custody of her children, because there are a lot of, men do it all the time where the woman has full custody and they see their kids 2 days a week. I ain't shaming it. That's between you, him, the judge, and whatever decision y'all made about custody. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. The purpose of child support is to support the child, not your lifestyle. So if the child is living with daddy 90% of the time, what child support do you actually need, man? I'm not. And based on what those two men said, you are literally only paying for room and board for them. You are literally only having to cover their rent and whatever food they eat when they with you and some clothes. You're not paying for school. You're not paying insurance. You're not paying extracurricular activities. You ain't paying for camp. You ain't paying for karate, ballet, gymnastics. Ma'am, go take several seats. And according to what I had heard now, I know it's probably changed since the panty is, we're not on lockdown no more. But during the panty, Blac Chyna was making millions of dollars off of the what's that website? Not adults only. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know the website I'm talking about that everybody was making money off of. Child. Playing about giving 3 cars back, and I'm about to walk to the train station. Okay. Right. They went to her comments and shook the whole. Thank you, Cole, huh? OnlyFans. Yes, thank you, OnlyFans. I was like, what? Did we forget whose mom was? Blac Chyna's mom? Child. Listen. Them some real hood DC hustlers, and I know DC. Okay, you'll be back. Okay, Ebs. I know DC. Okay, I know where they from in DC, and they are from. You got it. Thank you, Quintessential, for always supporting me. Quintessential, keep her Avon orders coming, honey. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. I'm about to get back on my Avon. We about to start pushing it for the summer. Everybody gotta get their skin so soft and they sunblock and sunscreen, and y'all gotta get ready for the summer. We need to start canceling the women using a single mother or protect Black women struggle for clout. Child. So yeah, Rob Kardashian and Tiger came through and was like, hold on. In case you did not know, let me tell you what's really good. Let me explain to you what's really going on here, okay? Like, in case you did not know, I need to learn you some things. Okay, I need to learn you some things. Child, okay. Destiny's struggling. She's struggling. All right, yeah, that's about right. I was just checking the GPS, checking my time, making sure I'm good. Cause I figure I get myself an hour to get there, and it said 49 minutes, so we good. All right, I'm on early today because I have to get off. I'm going to see Paw Patrol live, child. I'm on my way to see Paw Patrol live. My nephew is in his Paw Patrol outfit, ready to go. There he go. My sister sent me that picture of him with his Paw Patrol shirt on, and he is ready to go. Okay, he is ready. That ain't no Paw Patrol shirt. Okay, well, he'll get a Paw Patrol shirt tonight if you don't have one. Okay, he gonna get one tonight. Okay, yeah. So that's that. Now, let's get into this. The only reason why I'm talking about this, y'all, is because it's just out there. So let's get into this Traci Braxton situation. Meanwhile, Tony is having a manic episode. You talking about Tony? Tokyo Tony. Child, that's my poo. That's my poo. She must really have some mess going on for California to allow the kids with their daddies the majority of the time. That's usually a Georgia thing. Child, I gotta go. Let me know if you can squeeze in dinner. I would definitely will. Black Boy Joy. Yeah, that's my poo. That's my poo. So I'll probably put some videos on members only from the show. Y'all can see my. I'll try to get him to say hi to y'all. He be acting funky sometimes. Okay. He be acting funny sometimes. His attention span might be short with me tonight. Child, Tokyo Tony, ain't nobody doing this. You went to the funeral online today. So let me say this. And my members already knew this because I put a members only video up. What was it, Friday, y'all? Friday or Saturday. I put a members only video up to kind of clarify some things. I actually could have gone to the funeral today if I wanted to. I got an invitation third party. It wasn't from the family. Let me be clear. I don't know the family like that, But if I had wanted to go to the service today, I could have gone. I had the information. I could have gotten my name on the list. But I didn't go because I was like, I didn't know her. You know, I'm not a clout chaser. I'm not a person to just show up just because, you know. But let me rewind before we get to that part. See, if you were a member, you knew this already. My members knew this information already, okay? But the memorial was nice. I didn't look at all of it. I looked at a little bit here and there. You know, I was at work. I stuck my head in here and there. And I saw some people that I knew. One of my girlfriends actually spoke. She represented an organization that I'm a member of, and she actually spoke. So here's the deal. Last week, and I already said this, so I'm not going to rehash everything. Last week, it came out that the family did not attend the private funeral. The family didn't attend the private funeral. And now we have more information as to why that did not happen. So the family is saying that they didn't come because that's not what Traci would have wanted. That they're accusing her husband and Traci's manager of exploiting her death, of going against her final wishes. And that's why the family, when I say family, her sisters and her mother, that is why they chose not to be a part of the funeral today. If you did watch the service, you saw that her husband spoke, you saw her son spoke. And her husband has come out and he's made a couple of statements. And he said, you know, this is what we discussed. I was with my wife every day. I went to every doctor's appointment with her. I was with her throughout this whole ordeal. And I know what she told me. I know what we discussed. He even said Traci actually started planning her own service before she passed. These are conversations that we had. He said that she knew that her family was going to give him a hard time, even to the point where she made their son the executor of her estate because she felt like the family wouldn't fight with him. She knew the family would fight with the husband. She knew the family didn't like or respect the husband, but she figured if I had my son in charge, they would respect him and they wouldn't fight with him. This is what I'm going to say. Couple of things. Number one, at the end of the day, her husband is her next of kin. And I'm dealing with a situation right now. Well, no, I ain't going to go down there. I'm just going to say, her husband is her next of kin. If her husband had decided to put her on a hot air balloon and release her into the atmosphere, that's what he could have done. I think Kevin, the other thing is, there's not a part of me that believes that Kevin has any ill intent for his wife. He loved that woman. I believe that from the bottom of my heart, that the two of them loved each other. I have seen them together. They love each other. All marriages are up and down. All marriages have good and bad. But they were together for over 20 years. Through the good and the bad. I know people who worked with Kevin. I know people who were a part of organizations with Kevin. They've seen Kevin and Traci together. They've seen them out in public. They've seen them doing all kinds of stuff. And I've never heard any bad word in reference to them. When the show first started and they first started getting that notoriety and getting noticed and stuff like that, do y'all know the clowning that Kevin took? A friend of mine, Kevin works in the school system. Maybe not anymore, but he used to. Kevin used to work in the school system. And when that season that they did where they were talking about the rumor that he cheated on Traci and they had that whole storyline, do y'all know the type of clowning that man dealt with on a day-to-day basis on his job? I know people who worked with him. And they talked about, and he let it roll off his back. He would just be like, man, it's TV, man. Y'all can't believe. Like, he let it roll off of his back. So First off is, even if those weren't her wishes, he is the next of kin. One of the comments that was made from the family was, not one time did he call us and ask us for our opinion. That's how I knew. I said, oh, so this is about y'all. This ain't about Traci. Because why does he have to call y'all and ask y'all opinion? Why does he have to call y'all and ask for your opinion on how to bury his wife? And like he said, listen, Traci may very well have, because they said, well, we were on a Zoom call and she told us that she wanted to be cremated. She was cremated. She was cremated. Well, she said she didn't want a service. She didn't want nothing. Y'all referenced one Zoom call that y'all had with her on any given day, on any mood she might have been in. This man was with this woman every day. Every day. I'm sure they had a multiple of conversations. Traci might have changed her mind 2 or 3 times about what she wanted, especially towards the end when she knew she was terminal, when she knew that there was no chance. What a lot of people didn't know, and I told y'all this in my I hate to be like I told you so, but if you was in my members video, you knew this on Friday. I told y'all she was on life support at the end, that she was in hospice. I told y'all that. And so she knew she was terminal. She knew the end was coming. People change their mind all the time. People say all the time, well, I don't want this. I don't want it to happen like that. I want it to happen like this. I don't want to go down that road. I want to go down this road. And what we don't know is what her final conversation was with her husband. We don't know what her final conversation was with her husband and her son and her grandchildren and her daughter-in-law and her father. We don't know. And you know what? Neither do y'all. Because y'all were not with her every day. I'm not going to take away their grief. I'm not going to take away their pain. But I think that in the end, I think the sisters and the mother have shown the ultimate level of disrespect to Traci. You allowed your ego, you allowed your own personal wants and needs to overshadow a celebration of your sister's life. Absolutely, CC, absolutely. Because they're going to have a celebration on her birthday. And I believe her birthday is Saturday, but don't quote me on that. But I think it's Saturday. So they're going to have a celebration for her on Saturday. And they haven't invited the husband. They haven't invited her husband to it. So is it really about Traci? Or is it about y'all? And the fact that all of them, all of the sisters and the mama decided not to go. Yeah, that's April 2nd. Yeah, I thought it was Saturday. The fact that all of y'all decided not to be a part of that, I think is deplorable. I think it is. And again, I don't know the whole story. I know a little bit more than y'all, but not much more. Honestly, I don't have no inside scoop on it. But I just think, and it goes to validate everything Traci ever said about her family and how her sisters treat her and how her mother treats her. To me, it validates everything they said. It validates everything she said. When you go back and you look at old episodes of the Braxtons and you look at how Traci said how she felt, it validates all of that. All of that. Because at the end of the day, if Kevin really truly went against his wife's wishes, if Kevin and Traci's manager really are exploiting Traci, which I don't see how they're exploiting her, but if they really truly are exploiting Traci and going against her well wishes, they're gonna have to answer to that. But you think that I'm gonna not say goodbye to my sister because I don't like the way? No, ma'am. What's up, Jasmine Nita? How you doing, boo? Remember when the sisters didn't come to her grandson's baptism, they were canceled for me then. I'm so pissed at how they treated her. Right. Listen, Ayala told them that the fish stinks from the head. She said it. She said it. Yeah, I just, that's my true opinion on it. I just think it is so sad. I think it's sad that we're fighting over this woman who was such a great spirit. Like, I have not heard anybody say a bad word about Traci. Not a bad word. And again, before she passed away, I knew people that knew Traci. I have been in the, again, I'm not gonna pretend like I was friends with her, because I'm not. I wasn't. I've been in the room with her. I've been in rooms where Traci Braxton was in the room, but I know people who were friends with her. I mean, friends with her. And I've never heard anybody say a bad word about this woman. And the fact that you would allow your own ego and your hatred for this man to overshadow your final goodbye to your sister. Because let's be clear, this celebration that y'all gonna have on Saturday, it's only gonna be there to be self-serving to you. It is gonna be self-serving to you. And where y'all gonna have this celebration? I wonder if the celebration is even gonna be in Maryland. That's how you really gonna know if it's about Traci or not, because Traci never left Maryland. Traci never left Maryland. All the rest of them moved to Atlanta, moved to California, whatever. Traci never left Maryland. And this is where her heart was. This is where she lived her life. This is where she raised her child. This is where she's raising her grandchildren. This is where she even with the Braxtons, she would go film and come back. She never left Maryland. They tried to get her to move to Atlanta and she said no. So if they have this celebration and they have it anywhere other than here, that's how you really know it's not about Traci. Look at how they did all the husbands from their father on down. The sisters have serious issues. Evelyn still has not moved on from the divorce. She is so stuck. I haven't seen any reputable articles about Traci's wishes. All bloggers with bad grammar. All bloggers. I know one in particular, but I'm not gonna say no names. Look at how they did. Oh, I just read that one. And that mama always trying to preach to someone she couldn't preach to my dog. Child, Evelyn should really feel the shame. Little baby, if you're in the chat, can you do me a favor and drop the? I can't never find the membership link. Can you drop the membership link in case anybody wants to join? And that mama always trying to preach. Oh, I just read that. Evelyn should really feel ashamed of herself. This is her daughter. I feel that she felt some type of way and the sisters follow. Well, that's like with the father. Remember, a lot of this started. Now, I know that part of it came from the fact that she got pregnant and she had to lead a group. But as far as their relationship being fractured, a lot of that goes back to the fact that Traci never stopped talking to their father. Remember, the other sisters stopped talking to their father. One of the sisters on one of the episodes had to get their father's phone number from Traci. Didn't even have her father's phone number. I can't remember which father that was, child. To be honest, I would have severed ties with certain family members. I have no issues or bones about cutting people off. You have to be strong enough to walk away from people who hurt you. Child, I know that's right. At every turn. Evelyn's old ass needs to oh Lord, Xavier. All that devil in the woman preaching for the Lord of God. Child, yes, bad grandma, honey. The mama is toxic. That girl said her sister was dead to her now. Look, well, she did say that. Thank you. Thank you, little baby. Losing someone in death is painful enough, and then adding family drama makes it even more exhausting. They should be doing nothing but supporting her husband. Right. And I mean, the fact that they're not even there for their nephew. Like, okay, so you don't fuck with the husband. Cool. The fact that you're not even there for your nephew and you're great. Because Kevin has, I know he has at least one child, Kevin Jr. He might have two by now, but I know he has at least one. And they got married. The fact that y'all not here for them. My mom's a teacher. I'm a health teacher. I can't help but notice. Child, I know that's right. Wait, look, Alisa, I know this too, baby. Oh, I just said that, Pinky Tinky. I took the words right out of your mouth, I guess. Evelyn is still holding on to 20 years of pain. Like, listen, Ayala tried to help them. They ain't want to listen to her. Traci was the only one to carry on a relationship with their father once they divorced. The others only started back once the show started filming. Right. And even then, I'm sure it was only for the purposes of a storyline. I wonder how many of them have talked to their father since the show stopped. What's up? Hey, View. What's up, lady? How you going to tell someone not to talk to their father? Correct. They shunned her because she stuck with the daddy. Also was a rumor that Tamar had a big birthday celebration last week for her birthday. So they not. Well, no, that was a surprise. Tamar's friends surprised her with that birthday party because she was so upset. They surprised her with that. That was a surprise party. Nephew and grandson don't even think enough of him to right. He has two. So yeah, I thought he had two kids. Yeah. Child, you ain't lying. Black fumes be doing a lot. I tell you, death just will bring out the worst in a family. They wanted to control everything, and Traci's husband was not going to let them run his family. Exactly. I believe they were jealous of Traci's marriage. I think so too, because ain't none of the rest of them got a happy marriage. I mean, Trina is remarried, but hell, she was married twice before she, got this. Long story short, they like their mama. Well, there you go, peace. There you go, peace. Jonathan, you terrible. Y'all are terrible. So I say all that to say, listen, I don't know everything. When I know something, I know something. I told y'all last week that I wasn't going to contradict what anybody else was reporting, but what I was going to tell, did I not tell y'all there was going to be a celebration on the 31st? I told y'all there's going to be a celebration on the 31st. I told y'all that. And her body was cremated. I told y'all that her body would not be at the celebration on the 31st. What is that? So, but overall, at the end of the day, though, it's sad because I just think a family is further divided, unnecessarily so. I think that Traci had a long time to know, and I think that she made her wishes clear. And even if she did not, let's just assume that the family is right. Let's assume that the sisters and the mama are absolutely correct, that Kevin is not doing what his wife wanted him to do. I still would not have allowed that to stop me from saying my final goodbye to my sister. I just wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. I would not allow that to stop me from comforting my nephew. I wouldn't allow that to stop me from comforting my great nephews. In Evelyn's case, that's her grandson and her great grandson. I would not allow it. I wouldn't allow it. But what I will say is that Traci had a great celebration surrounded by love. Like I said, I know people who were there. I saw some of it on TV, on the YouTube. She still had a great celebration. And unfortunately, this is a battle Traci had with her family her whole life. Unfortunately. Traci may not have had the best of times all the way through her marriage, but her husband wasn't despicable. He wasn't. Again, he wasn't perfect. She wasn't perfect. And they made mistakes. Because guess what? That's what happens in marriages. That's what happens in marriages. But even after that whole cheating rumor, they never confirmed none of that. They never had any concrete proof that man was cheating on her. Anyway, but that doesn't even matter, because even if he did and she decided to stay with him, that's their business. That's between the two of them. That's their business. The brother was there, from my understanding. The brother was there. Tony had time to go on Tamara Hall to do interviews. Right. Exactly. Yeah. So I want to clear this up too. I heard another report that I heard from a blogger was that, when her father showed up to the private ceremony, because they had a private ceremony last week, that he was even turned away because his name wasn't on the list until somebody recognized him and let him in. That may very well have happened, because I explained to y'all that the way that they were doing, they had 4 events. They had the private ceremony, which was just for family. Then they had a celebration Friday night, a viewing Friday night. Then they had the not balloon release, but the lantern release on Saturday night, which I'm still trying to get pictures from. I haven't been able to get any pictures. I don't know. And then they had the celebration today. The way those events were set up is that there was a list, because it was a private event, because they didn't want people in. They didn't want too many people in. They didn't want people who were uninvited in. So there was a list. And it may very well have been a mix-up with somebody at the door. Now his last name is Braxton, so I don't know how they didn't know it was her daddy, but that could absolutely have happened. But it sounds like it was very quickly remedied and the father was let in. Like, it doesn't sound like the father couldn't come. It sounds like somebody at the door was like, I don't see your name on the list. But they got him in there. So again, people make a big deal out of nothing. But yes, there was a list. And yes, your name had to be on the list or you couldn't get in. And for obvious reasons. So again, if her husband and her manager, if Cliff, and I know Cliff, again, I'm not best friends with Cliff. I don't hang out with Cliff, but I know Cliff. If they were exploiting her death, wouldn't they have had this open celebration where anybody could come and anybody could pay their respect? Like, wouldn't it have been a situation? Like, how is this exploiting her death? I don't understand. The parents should have been first on the list anyway. They were being shady. Well, I feel like her dad wasn't on the list because why does he need to be on a list? I feel like that's what happened. I feel like his name probably wasn't on the list because who the hell needs to put her father's name on a list? I can see why her father loves his current wife so much. Way different from Evelyn. You supposed to bring your ass to the function to support family, overlook your own pettiness for your loved ones. Yeah, I feel like that's what and I could be wrong because again, I don't know, but I feel like that's what it was, that his name probably wasn't on the list because who needs to put daddy on the list? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. And again, I don't know, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just, I did read that somewhere or I listened to a video or something. Oh, that's what you say? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Martin Lawrence. No, I know Martin Lawrence don't have no damn Oscar. That I know that. Now that I know he ain't got no Oscar. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Shout out to the 124 people in the chat. The membership link was dropped. I probably won't be live again as far as like a tribe meeting live until either Sunday night or Monday after I get off work. I do have my flight gets in early Sunday afternoon, but it's really just going to depend on if I'm tired and how I'm feeling and all that good stuff. Oh, they mentioned a movie she's in. That's why they exploiting her. I don't know. But I may upload. I may go live while I'm in New York just to check in with y'all or whatever. And again, if I can get my nephew to cooperate, I'll put some stuff on the members only from my night with the Paw Patrol child. Cause I'm literally, I'm already dressed and all that. Literally when I hit that end button, I'm walking out the door. I'm glad y'all are here. It was 124 people. I think at the peak, we were at 124 people. So thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Again, if you are not subscribed, go ahead, hit that button. And hit the like button on your way out. And I will see y'all on the other side. None of them have room to talk about anybody's marriage or relationship. Tony dated that. That muck mouth in the face. I can't do this with y'all. Bye. I love y'all. Not the muck mouth in the face, chat.